Hello, my name is Elisa and welcome to my channel. First things first, if I can do it, you can do it too. If people can do extraordinary things, you can fix your simple life. Focus on one thing first. So don't go around having multiple goals and then just forget about all of them. Be present and don't think about it too much. Don't think about past or future in context of fear, because what's it gonna bring you? We are here, you cannot see past, you cannot see future, you're in this moment. So let's just start with one thing. I was starting to spend more time with myself. In order for you to really know what do you want in life, you have to find out what you love. You have to know yourself better. For example, I love going to the beach and I love spending time just reading a book, listening to music, or going for a run. It really helps me to release all the negative energy. I think that if you find time for yourself, at least 20 minutes a day, you can also find very interesting things about yourself that you didn't know before. What I would recommend you to do as well is read books. Read at least 30 minutes a day. It gives you a different point of view for life. People are different, cultures are different, and people change as well. Just don't be so close-minded and try to see the most positive things in life. About the open-mindedness, stop judging. I know it's easy to judge and be like, oh my god, how could that person do that to me, or how could they do this? But stop complaining. Whatever they did, but you cannot do anything about it anymore. So it's gone. And even though it hurted you, what they did to you, it wasn't your fault. Even though the person hurted you so much, maybe they didn't even realize at that moment that they were doing those things to you. If you feel like they did it on purpose and whatever, yeah, maybe they did. Just have to accept the situation and move on, and don't look for excuses for that person as well. Don't be like, oh yeah, but he has probably family problems or traumas as well. I mean, I do have that too, but I don't go around and hurt people's feelings on purpose. Just find out what's best for you. Don't judge other people. Even they're cringe or you think that what they're doing it's not for you, because you are attracting what you give out. Let go. Even if it hurted you, don't be holding on to that hate and to that energy for so long, because otherwise you're just like them. Start listening to mantras or affirmations. These days we're so stressed. If you don't want to literally get physically sick, then the best thing is to release those emotions. And how can you do it is by physical activities, by meditation as well. I would highly recommend at least once a week spend time in nature or in a quiet space where you feel safe and where you can just have breathing exercises, or just listening to meditation, or going to the beach. It's also like a meditation. Abundance mindset. Maybe when you were growing up or in your environment there was a lot of poverty, you have to realize that there is enough. You have to think about it like the universe is abundant and there's enough for everyone. People that are closed-minded and think that they don't have enough, they're never gonna have enough. Even they would be millionaires or billionaires, they would still feel empty. And the thing is about the mindset, and I'm not talking only about the material stuff, I'm talking about the heart and the soul's fulfillment. I think all that matters is the way you think about it. The next thing is manifestation. We probably all heard of manifestations and there's plenty of TikTok, but what I would recommend you to do is not just write down and then sit and wait, but actually do something. Yeah, first you have to write down what you want, and I will share a little bit later one of my techniques I use, and which is really good one. The thing is that you don't just write down and then sit in your room and wait for the things to magically happen in your life. Write the thing down and then start going at least out, meeting a friend, and maybe then somehow these things will attract naturally to you. The technique I was talking about earlier is can I have more technique, is that you write something that you really want in your life and you just add like, can I have this or something even better. By aligning thoughts, energy, and intentions with the vibrations of celestial realm, you can attract desired outcomes into physical reality. By asking for this, you are defining what you desire, and adding or something even better invites the universe or God or whatever you believe in to exceed your expectations. So there's this saying, be careful what you wish for. Sometimes we say things that we don't really mean, and at the end they come true, and then we're like, oh my god, why did this happen to me? But you just said it before. Be more careful with your words, because words are very strong way of manifestation as well. Neville Goddard once said, your mental diet manifests for you. You feed your mind first. Don't feed your mind with negative things. Don't feed your mind with sad music, with a lot of horror movies or gossip or just like bad things. I know we all love to gossip sometimes, but it's actually really bad for manifesting things, because you don't want that lag, that bad energy following you. You are what you watch. Same goes for you are what you eat. And if you constantly watch videos that doesn't uplift you, it's not gonna do any good for you. Also, what I said before is that you need to take the action, not just sit and wait in your room. If you want to pursue your dreams, personal growth, you want to become a footballer, whatever you wish for, the improvement hides behind your action. So if you don't take action, if you think, okay, one day I skip, the next day I do it, or you think about doing it tomorrow and then you don't do it tomorrow, and then you say, okay, I will do it then tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes and you don't do it, it's also breaking the trust within yourself, and you lose confidence. That's the one thing that's really important for you, not to lose the confidence. Guard your thoughts as you would your most valuable possession. You wouldn't forget about your garden for 10 months. If you want it to be beautiful and have the best garden, you wouldn't forget about it and then go there after 10 months and be like, why this garden isn't the way I left it. And the same goes with your everyday tasks. For example, if you want to be fit, you have to go to the gym, or you have to go to the trainings, or I don't know, dance, for example, if you don't like doing those exercises I mentioned before. The one thing I've learned is that you can never really succeed if you don't appreciate the things that you already have, your family, or what you have already achieved, or your friends, or money. All those things, they may seem obvious, but for some people it's their biggest wish. Sometimes we don't really appreciate the things before they are taken away from us. I would really suggest you to write at least 3 things a day down that you are really grateful for. Just be thankful for what you already have, because some people wish for the things you have, and some people are, for example, in the hospital and they can't move, and you are privileged with legs that you can walk. Give in order to receive. It's abundance again. If you are giving to people, you become more fulfilled. If you, for example, donate money for a charity or whatever, or animals or children that needs help, you also feel better about yourself, and they give back the presence of just being grateful. It's an exchange. Love, just show love or any kind of emotions. Don't hide it. Don't demonize also the bad emotions, but just show truly how you feel. If you're sad, then be sad, and don't be like, oh no, I cannot be sad, I'm manifesting. The thing about people is that they think that if you are a spiritual person, you cannot be sad or mad or angry, but it's not true. It's the other way around, actually, because once you are becoming more spiritual, you will feel those emotions, and you're gonna feel them even more, because now you realize that you really have to feel those emotions. Because how you can know that there's better things and better ways? Through going the bad ways, through experiencing the bad days. For example, if you're having a bad relationship, after it you can only realize and only figure out that it wasn't for you. You didn't like what was it, and now you know what you want, and now you know what's better for you. Don't ignore emotions and feelings. If you want to become successful or achieve your goal, love yourself and accept yourself, because otherwise, if you're thinking, oh no, I'm not good enough, or oh no, some people are better than me, and I'm not capable of love, or I'm not worthy, then those things will affect your life. What you think about yourself becomes your reality. Start loving yourself, because who at the end of the day is with you? It's just you. We come to this earth alone, and we are gonna leave this earth alone. The one thing that I realized, we only have few years in this planet, in this earth. Most people die at 60s, at 70s. You don't have that much time left, to be honest. And if you don't do the things you said you're gonna do, or you wish you do and you don't do it, then when are you gonna do it? In your grave? Don't be so afraid. What are you afraid of? These people that don't care about you, that will leave your life in a minute, that they don't like something about you? No one's gonna save you. It's just you. Start respecting more yourself. I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again because it's really important. Build confidence within yourself. If you say you're gonna do it, don't hesitate, but do it. It gives such a good feeling when you say you're gonna do something and then you actually do it. You're gonna feel so much better, I promise. Last one but not least, believe that you can have it all. I know that sometimes the bad thoughts get in the way, you're not feeling very well, some days you just want to give up, but the consistency is the key. If you continue, even though maybe my first video as well is not the best that I can do, and also maybe it's not how I imagined it to be, but just do it. With time, the things will get better, and how are you gonna learn? By experience, or where you're meant to be. It gives such peace when you realize that you are when you're meant to be, and nothing's gonna change it. Even if you feel that, oh no, I'm doing wrong things, and I've been such a bad person my whole life, you can change things. Yes, you can. Sit down with yourself and realize what you really want in life. Believe that you can achieve it. Believe that you can achieve anything that you want. Also, the only thing to grow is by learning from your mistakes. Don't be sad or holding on to the mistakes or regretting it for the rest of your life. There's no point. You're never gonna become anything other than that if you just stay there and constantly think about what you did and how wrong it was. Just move on, forgive yourself, and just Don't do it again. Start doing something else and become better. Why do you keep holding on that feeling of guilt? That's how we learn, by making mistakes. Once you did it, yeah, you're never gonna do it again, okay? You did it, you didn't know how to do any better. You're living for the first time. How would you know how to do everything? It's not possible. Listen to your heart. True happiness comes from within. Trust that everything happens as it should, in a way that it's right for you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Love you. Bye. You can do it.